no, Agent is not ending. If anything, I think we're in a much better position now. Look at the fan base that we have now. It makes no sense to give up. I still have the same vision that I had before. A lot of you guys watch the documentaries about myself and the come up of Agent, and look at what I was able to do with the Fortnite group that we had. And if anything, like I said, we're in a much better position now. I still want to pick up another group of creators to where they blend and they mesh well together, similar to how it was in this house, and they're actual content creators this time, to where these guys are, you know, YouTubers and Twitch streamers. I'm not saying these guys are going to be the most famous people, but these guys are just people that I think vibe well and I see potential in them. And for all we know, it could be one of you guys watching. So yeah, so I'm going to be doing another content house here within the next few months with Agent. I'm going to be having content creators in there. And yes, we will still be involved in esports. We will still be involved in games like Fortnite, Apex, Rocket League, so on and so forth, to where we have our, you know, our esports community and our esports supporters. We will still be competing in different games for different titles. While at the face of Agent, you guys will be seeing a lot of cool collaborative content with things like Dexter Lawrence and, you know, some of the biggest content creators, those types of things. So we're gonna have all these types of content creators. You know, we'll be collaborating with rappers, athletes, brands, so on and so forth. And that is how I see the future of Agent moving forward for the next few months. Now, I don't want to go too deep into our business model, and I don't want to leak everything to keep you guys in the loop of what's going on. For me, myself, like I said, I will continue to do content. I will stream every single day on Twitch. I post all the time on my Snapchat, my Twitter, and all that stuff. I'll make sure that I'm continuing to do content to keep you guys updated on everything that's going on. And as far as it goes for content on the Agent channel, I will try to post a video once a month at the very least to keep you guys updated, but don't think I'm slacking. I'm still grinding every single day to make sure that Agent is back up and running its operations very, very soon. But at the same time, I don't want to rush and just go sign new creators. I want to make sure that I sign the right group of people moving forward. That way, the situation that happened doesn't happen again. Thoughts on what I've learned about content. You know, I would say shout out to the team that we've built with Kays, and then I'd say even Bucky FPS. You know, Bucky's a big time content creator, and you know, he's definitely put a lot of perspective, or you know, he shared his perspective on content, meaning like, you know, Twitch streaming and YouTube videos. And, you know, it's consistency. You know, the Agent channel wasn't always very consistent, yet whenever we would make posts and do all these things, it was still very successful. So moving forward in the future, whenever you guys see the new creators that we have on Agent and all these things, I'm going to make sure that I have the team that we establish around the ending of the Agent Fortnite at the beginning of the next one. Meaning we're going to have everything prepared from the beginning to where we have all the people hired, like meaning just everything, guys. There's so much that goes into it to where you guys will have the 2 videos each single week. We'll do all the IRL streams. Everything will be planned accordingly in advance, and it's a full-time job and it's very serious. So from what I've learned is just to stay consistent. If you're going to put out a video, make sure the video is at least like a 1 out of 10. So now next, to talk about thoughts that I've had about ending Agent. No, you guys know that I'm very passionate about this business. Like I said, a lot of you guys have probably watched the documentaries that have dropped on me and Agent and the interviews and podcasts, and no, this is my baby, this is my dream. Just because, you know, I've kind of, you know, been given a platform and have, you know, amazing supporters like you guys to where I can do my own content, doesn't mean I'm going to shut operations down and only focus on my content. So no, there's nothing in my head that's ever like, oh my gosh, let me just sell off Agent, you know, and just quickly cash out, you know, or just end it and just continue to do content now that I've been partnered on Twitch or things like that. So no, I'm still grinding every single day. I'm a business owner at the end of the day, and I have things to do. So yeah, Agent is never ending, and it will never end. It won't. Like I said, guys, businesses go up and down. FaZe had the highest of the highs in like the 2015, 2016, 2017 or whatever, and then kind of went down a little bit, nothing crazy. But then Prime Fortnite, they had Tfue, they had everything, all these cool collaborations. They had the highest of the highs, and then they went super low, and then they had lows, and then now look at it again. They're back up and they're very high again, you know, to where they have Max, Ron, Lacey, Jason, Rage, Silky, Kaysen, Banks, Adapt, everybody. So they have the highest of the highs, the lowest of the lows. Businesses have that. They fluctuate. I would rather not sell out my business to where I get all this cash and then it eventually crashes and it ends because I let people kind of take over my business or my company. You know what I mean? So I'm okay with going high and then low and then high again. And then we work on staying super high, like an Apple or Google or Amazon, you know what I mean, or Tesla. But things happen, businesses go up and down. So yeah, it's all good. It just takes time. I think with what we've built, I have like a nice little recipe of everything I want to do with the next creators, you know, like everything we were doing while the players were with Agent. So yeah, I'm sure you guys have seen that the guys have joined a new team. They were just offered something crazy that they couldn't really reject or deny, which makes sense, and it's all good. You know, everybody in the house is signed, the house is fully covered for, and it just kind of makes sense for them right now in the short term, if I'm being honest with you. You know, it genuinely makes sense for them. Maybe down the line, you know, we might see Bucky again. We might see Sensei again. We might see them on Agent again in the future. Who knows? I'd be down for it. I wouldn't be opposed to it. So yeah, you know, these guys kind of helped me build it, and I appreciate them for that, you know, and I love them for that. You know, shout out to Clicks as well. Cody, you know, he was talking about how, you know, he kind of felt bad for me. He had the sympathy and all that stuff. So no, I appreciate him for that stuff. You know, just everybody, all the people that kind of felt bad for me. There's no need to really feel bad. I still love these guys and that I live with. At the end of the day, yes, you guys do know that I have to move out the agent house. The new team that they're signed to, the owner doesn't really want me in the house because he thinks there's a conflict of interest. But think about that. That is so tough. Like, we are a threat, and it makes sense. We're genuinely a threat to that team. Like, come on, it's agents. Like, the team is agent, the brand is agent versus the team that they're on. So of course they want me out the house. Of course I'm a threat to them. These are my boys at the end of the day. I love them. You know, I'll still be doing content with them, still be doing vlogs with them. But yeah, I got to move out. You guys will see the house that I'm moving to soon. I'm moving in with my guy, my boy Preston Trout. Shout out to him. I love him. He's a man. He's a homie. I appreciate him and Andrew Merrick for allowing me to, you know, kind of stay with them. So yeah, you guys will see me doing dope content with those guys soon, and also still doing content with these guys. To go back to the other thing, yeah, agent is a threat. So you guys allowed me to kind of build up something very, very fantastic. You guys helped build a brand that not a lot of teams can do. You know, there's these teams that are backed by the craziest amounts of funding, these corporate ass companies, and they still aren't able to do what we were able to do in such a short amount of time with not the amount of resources that they've had. So kudos to you guys for helping build something that was fantastic. And it's not over. It is not over. We're still just in the beginning. Agent started in 2019 when I was just a kid in high school. We took this shit far. We took it far. So it's not over. We're not done. We're not giving up. Agent to the moon soon. Not over. It's all good. It is what it is. So yeah, there's so much that you guys are going to see coming soon for Agent. Just give it time. You know, a lot of you guys were kind of skeptical on what's happening with the rebrand. And what I meant by a rebrand, guys, is just higher quality. So a better logo. You guys are going to see the word Agent now, you know, with our branding. We're going to have like a color, an actual, like, you know, colors to our branding and all that stuff. You know, it'll still be black and white. You guys are gonna see way better jerseys. The jerseys are gonna be so high quality. You know, everything is gonna be a lot better, way more fancy. This is like, you know, the business is scaling and things like this have to be higher quality. That's something that you guys can keep an eye out for. You know, you guys are gonna see that very, very soon. What else is there? You know, like I said, expect new creators, a new content house. You know, the conversations with some of the brands that we've been talking to kind of have to be put on pause. Like I said, we will still be competing in esports titles. So Apex, Call of Duty. There are some Fortnite players that I will pick up, but our main content focus is going to be around this new group of people that I've put together. And for the ones that have been in my Twitch streams, we've been cooking this up on Twitch. So live, twitch.tv/agentrad. In my Twitch streams, literally this week, we literally were picking out content creators, and you guys were referring to some people that you wanted to see me pick up. So yeah, like I said, it could be some of you guys as well. I'm not saying we're gonna go for the most famous creators, but I'm growing with a group of people that I think blend well together, vibe well together, and make great content well together, and that I think I see them as the future of Agent. Moving forward in the next few months, we're still gonna be doing these brand partnerships. We still have these deals on the line, but we're getting these nice new groups of creators, putting them together, getting a nice house. Location is Los Angeles. All goes well, help of God, I should say. It will be a Miami content house, and we will still be competing in esports. So yeah, that wraps up the video. Make sure you guys subscribe, comment if you have any questions. Like I said, all my socials are agent.conrad. You can just follow me, stay in touch with me. I'm the founder and CEO of Agent. All of you guys already know me. I'm in the videos anyways. But yeah, Agent isn't ending. Agent is not over. You don't have to stress about that. You don't have to worry. I love you guys. Agent Rad out.